Up until today, emojis have been changing the game in movies, especially in communication on your cell phone.
Our day-to-day conversations full of them, but
Constantly.
you have to be careful how you use them because they could land you in some serious legal trouble, we learned over the weekend. A farmer in Canada just had to shell out $82,000 for sending a thumbs up emoji in response to a text message containing a contract from a man who wanted to buy grain. The buyer sued when he didn't get the grain, and the judge ruled in his favor, saying that that thumbs up emoji is a form of agreeing to terms of the contract that was sent.
That could be a really big surprise to a lot of you who use texts and communicate with these emojis. The farmer claimed his emoji was to acknowledge the text, not to agree to it. Let's bring in NewsNation's legal contributor, Jesse Weber. Jesse, have there been other cases like this, or is this going to set precedents?
No, we've seen this before, and people have to be very aware of what they send and how. You know, I look at this case, and we've seen things like in Israel, and we're actually seeing it a little bit here in the United States. The thing that makes this case kind of like a unique way of looking at it and kind of like a model is the reason the judge accepted the thumbs up as a way of acceptance of this contract is because he looked at the past relationship between the buyer and the seller. And whenever they had a contract or an agreement to sell wheat, there were these very short responses like, yup, okay, sounds good. And we're living in a world right now where our language is changing. A lot of us are communicating and confirming things based on an emoji. So he said that that thumbs up is just a very another shorthand way of confirming an agreement. So it might get complicated down the road when you have emojis that are not so clear. For example, the fist bump. What does that mean? Does it have a different meaning in one country versus America? And I even here in America, I've sent that text before, I've sent that emoji before, and people don't know what it means. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a complicated issue, but it's also really interesting from a legal point of view because this is how we're communicating with each other, and courts are now seeing that.
Yeah, and so interesting. You know, this farmer was like, no, I sent that emoji, meaning that I received the text. I'm going to review your contract, our deal later. This obviously happened in Canada, but to your point of this happening in other places, are emojis now just the new digital signature everywhere? And when do we need to be careful on how to use them?
Well, you have to be very careful in other countries because some emojis can actually be offensive. And it's one thing to confirm yourself to an agreement, but what about canceling an agreement because you've said something that you inadvertently didn't mean? So you have to be very careful about what these symbols mean and how you actually use them. But yeah, the cases in America are relatively scarce. It's going to happen more and more. I mean, to give you an example, whenever I make appearances on NewsNation, sometimes I throw in the thumbs up as if I'm coming on. You know, I tell the bookers.
Right.
So you have to be very careful about what you're doing. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
Courts adapt to changing circumstances like this.
And thumbs up are also another thing that you have to watch out for, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Or maybe that's only the only sacred thing left that we have. Jesse,
we won't go after you legally.
Yes, exactly.
I'm giving you a smiley face, right?
Okay, thank you. See, we all love a good smiley face. Well, we would thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.